Well, one of the things we're working on right now is we're working with the Suriname Investment Trade Agency to help them with their digital transformation. And so we're working with them to build a really world-class website, but more than a website, really. It's about telling the story, giving that message, reaching who they need to reach, and attracting investors to understand Suriname, to see what's unique, special, different about Suriname. So that's one example. We're also working with St. Kitts and Nevis to help them with their tourism strategy and really looking at climate resilience as one of the key foundations of that strategy, because of course, as you know, we're living in a time where things are changing, climate change, coral bleaching, rising temperatures and all of that. So you really have to build in strategies that can help you to adapt to the new realities that are taking place. So over-tourism, for those who may not know what it means, is a situation where there's this social negative impact of tourism. And when you draw examples like in Barcelona, where they were protesting tourists go home, it's a situation where there's overcrowding in terms of the numbers. You have situations where people are renting out their homes or their villas to short-term visitors rather than the long-term citizens and residents of the area. So that drives the price of rent through the roof. So you find a lot of these destinations like Barcelona or Greece, these places, you've a social situation where the locals are becoming fed up of tourism. They're seeing too many tourists, but they're not feeling the development in their pockets, not seeing food on their table, the development happening around them, but yet they're seeing visitors coming and going, they're seeing hotels going up, but they're just not feeling the benefit. So that in a nutshell is what over-tourism, and it is something that we really need to be cognizant of in the Caribbean. Consider a few factors. One, we are islands, so it's small. Two, our tourism is largely built on two critical components. One is the environment, so our beaches, our mountains, our forests as part of the tourism product. And two, our people, our culture. So those two elements are at stake here when you're talking about over-tourism. And so really for the Caribbean, we really need to look at high value, low impact tourism model. High value in terms of visitor spend, high value in terms of the quality of life of the locals, low impact in terms of the impact on the environment, the impact and the stress on your infrastructure, the stress on your local citizens. And that is the model we really want to look for. And so this is one of the things we recommended for St. Kitts and Nevis, that their model really be, rather than looking at high volume, really look at high value. And of course we know that high volume is sexy. It's great to say, well, 5 million visitors came to our destination this year. That sounds interesting, but how much are they spending? How much are they leaving in your economy? Right? So the high value component is critical.